It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Giants and the Commanders next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. So good to be with you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Here we are, week 2 of the season. Greg, everybody has that hope. Let's get off to a good start. Well, these teams lost the opener. Now, a bit of pressure here in week 2.
Yeah, and it really comes down to, Mike, it's a super simple concept. You just want to feel the sensation of winning. Just get your first win. Of course, they would have loved to start out week 1 in the win column, but now here you are, 2 winless teams.
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. Leading them out, it is their rookie quarterback from your alma mater, Greg, University of Miami.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think 2 things were at play. Number 1, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his second, third check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws. So they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result.
He'll look to throw. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. A pickup of 21 on that connection. That's good for a Giants first down. They'll throw out of the gun. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Slayton is the man in motion. Back to the air once more on second down. That'll be caught by the running back, Singletary. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. They'll look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
The Giants sending out their punter. Donovan Peoples-Jones back to return. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jayden Daniels.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
Daniels to throw on second down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up fourth down.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Giants offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Singletary. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
That one is good. And the Giants will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense ready for their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing again, Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to run it. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He'll try to run for it. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run. It's Singletary. He'll push forward for about a yard. Johnny Newton there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Again, it's Singletary. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. So that pass interference in the end zone puts the pressure on the defense. It is 1st and goal from the 1. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, Giants. That his first touchdown of the new year. Now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Giants are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Justice Hill to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
That's to the tight end, Hurst. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll get this out wide. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. At the Giants' 29-yard line. To the air again is Daniels. He keeps it himself. And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the 1st down. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Giants leading this one early. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Robinson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 14. The motion man here is McLaurin. On play action, Daniels. And it's complete. To the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Holding offense.
Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. His kick is perfect. And the Commanders are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Giants offense running back Devin Singletary back on the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Singletary. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line. On the draw, it's Singletary. Oh, yeah.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's a give to Singletary. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jamin Davis there to make the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And with a flag down, he goes down. They get him for the sack, and that flag is probably on the offense as well. On comes the punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. A gift, and here comes Robinson. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down. Running right up the gut, it's Eckler. And he will have the Commanders' 1st down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
Automatic 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So now after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniels. To the left side, it's caught by Brown.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Singletary now on 1st and 10. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Taking off.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
He'll get this into the hands of Neighbors. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Singletary. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now a screen going to be set up for Singletary.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll throw with Daniels. And that one incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He was looking for Austin Eckler out of the backfield. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Now Daniels. Oh, he coughs up the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Right place, right time. They avoid a turnover and turn it into 6 points. Big play from the special teams there, Greg. Not only did they come up with the block, but they return it for the touchdown, get a little bit of momentum with this big play.
Yeah, and there's always a little bit of a risk and reward that a coach has to balance anytime he calls for a punt rush. And we saw there exactly why you do it. You're able to get your hand, block the ball, and in this case, you get the extra bonus because it leads to a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense headed back to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Look wide, get this one complete. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 36-yard line.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Commanders' 29-yard line. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. They'll come up here 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. Now he takes off. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. That's taken in by Dotson. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Still first down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Here's Daniels. That is caught by the tight end, Hayden Hurst. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
Commanders 10.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Here comes Hill on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game, and that's a nice pickup there.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Third down and 4.
Throwing now, Daniels. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. The Commanders about to send this one away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll start it here with a first and 10. They'll come to the line now on second and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down, Giants.
Here comes Singletary running right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Back to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. Still 2nd down.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
It's now 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The open receiver is Dotson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Commanders set to kick this one away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. He'll push ahead to the 21. Anthony Walker there to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense. Automatic 1st down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Singletary. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. He'll drop to throw. This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. Third and long. He'll look to throw. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants add on to their lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. In motion, it's Robinson. They'll run straight ahead with Singletary. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And this drive's gonna continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. So the ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and Jayden Daniels ready to take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 30-yard line.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Washington.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Offside. Defense. Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll give it to Eckler on the option. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
That's another Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Still second down.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They get 29 yards. A big pickup on 4th down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator...
And he will score. Game on. Justice Hill. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Giants offense ready to take over once again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. A give right side. This is Singletary. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He's got his man, Peoples-Jones. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Dotson, the man in motion. They'll go play action here with Daniels. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
On 4th down, out comes the punter. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
On the ground, it's Singletary. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. This is caught down that right sideline. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
Robinson hit. He's lost the ball. One of the Giants has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Throwing on second down, Daniels.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day. That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Here it is on fourth down. And it's going to be a Commanders first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
On the handoff, this is Eckler. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing is Daniels. He's got his man Brown. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. He'll try and run for the first down with Edwards. And he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now it's 4th down. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
The quarterback on the scramble.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. 3rd down, 3 to go. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. John Runyon, the guilty party. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. The pressure gets there. He'll go down. There's a penalty flag down as well. This could very well be a hold. The Giants sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. On play action, Daniels. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
So I still think there's plenty of time if they can get within shot of the end zone that they can go for a touchdown and try to win this thing in regulation. You always have a field goal try in your back pocket to at least tie the game and force overtime.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a big one, this 3rd down. They'll run with Robinson.
Brian Robinson, ball carrier. Tackle made at the 16-yard
So
line.
now, a big spot coming here. This to even the score late. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop them. That will be no gain on the screen. Singletary. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Giants offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. 2nd down and 8. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Slayton is the man in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. This one intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So as this game's gone on, Mike, this secondary is just continuing to learn, continuing to remember all the different looks this offense has thrown at them. And now it all pays off. Start of overtime, they see one that they recognize, and they jump it, and now they set up their team with a chance to win it here in overtime.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now a first throw here in overtime. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Here's Daniels. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. To throw is Daniels. That's caught by Eckler. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one to win it in overtime. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll go. It's Robinson. And that is not going to work out. They took a big chance there. Here in overtime, we'll play on as they turn it over on downs. Up the middle, here's Singletary. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now a screen going to be set up for Singletary. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Commanders' offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. And this has been a nightmare game for him so far. He had the lost fumble earlier and limited success running against this stout defense. Come off the field a couple of times shaking his head. What can you do? Right now the answer is he can't do much. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now he'll run it.
Jayden on the scramble.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end, Bellinger. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Emmanuel Forbes on the stop.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Giants.
Back to throw. There he goes again. A gain there of 21. First down,
A gain of
Giants.
21 yards. First down, New York.
They'll look to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Benjamin St. Just on the coverage.
Here's a run with Singletary. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
Derek Forrest on the tackle. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw. Now a loose football. The Commanders come up with it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for Washington. First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard
They run.
line.
Eckler. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
The tackle made at the
Here's
24-yard
2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. Here's a run with Eckler. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And that not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout. So now a big spot coming here. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory. So it's a win here for the Commanders. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. Final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.